Hi guys, and welcome to the first edition of a Running America Tech Talk. We are going to be bringing you these tech talks fairly often, kind of an awareness of as a runner, some of the things that you need to use or would probably like to use. We'll talk about shoes one day, we'll talk about clothing, we're going to talk about sunglasses, earbuds, anything that you might use when you're training or when you're running a race. And today we are going to start with the product that nobody really wants to talk about as a runner, but everybody uses it, and that would be lube, I guess, because they all have a different name, but it's anti-chafe is what they are. We both use it
on various body parts.
As a runner, especially a distance runner, it's something that you're gonna want to use to keep from getting sore spots, that friction when you're running between your thighs, your private parts, your nipples, etc., etc.
Any place where if you're putting something on your body that rubs, that's not natural, you want to lube that up. Otherwise, you're going to end up raw. Some places for me that I need to use it, between my legs, all the way up to my private parts, nipples, all of those areas. Especially where my arm rubs against my body, I'll end up with a nice looking hickey here if I don't lube up well.
Guys, it's a little different for us. I think women probably use this a little bit more than we do, but we have a couple of areas that we absolutely have to, use it, because we have some things, dangly parts and stuff like that women may not have. If you don't use it, this is new to you, then we have some great products for you. We have a favorite, but we're going to dive into it, I guess. This, I think most runners are pretty familiar with Body Glide. I think Body Glide is probably the number one selling anti-chafe balm that you can buy. It comes in a stick. There's several different sizes of this. This is a fairly large size. It's kind of like a deodorant stick, and Body Glide is great.
It's my go-to. It's the one I've used forever, and you can just rub it everywhere.
Yeah, I am a huge fan of Squirrel's Nut Butter. I like the name. It's awesome. It's hilarious. They're from Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona. This is made in Flagstaff, Arizona. But Squirrel's Nut Butter is 100% natural. So it has, I think, four ingredients? Yeah, coconut oil, cocoa butter, beeswax, and vitamin E oil. So, I mean, it says do not consume, but you could eat this and it wouldn't hurt you, because it's all natural products. But they're both great, and it's just, I think, this
preference.
It's preference, but regardless, as you get into distance running, or if you are doing distance running and you're not using an anti-chafe product, then you're going to have some issues. If you ever jump in the shower after a long run and then you get fire in a couple of places, that's the
place where you need to put it on heavier next time.
Yeah, that's where you're chafing, and that's where you need to use it.
One more thing I'd like to say is, when you travel to someplace with a different climate, if it's more humid, you're going to have to put more on. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a go-to. It's one of those go-to things you need to have in your bag when you travel, whenever you go to a race, or you're going to be running, especially if you're going to be doing any kind of distance. There you have it, though. I mean, it's something you got to know about. Not a lot of people talk about it, and because it's kind of personal, I guess, because you got to put it in places where you don't necessarily want to talk about. But make sure you use it, and we're going to put links to both of these products down below, so it'll be in the comments. You can click on those links and go buy those products and help us if you want to, because honestly, we will get a little bit of percentage, a little tiny kickback from every one of those that are sold if you click on our link and buy it. So we would greatly appreciate that, and until the next one, we'll see you later.
Bye.